They're trying to
Right.
find reasons to keep everybody apart and not go back to your normal life. Remember when they said, like, get 2 vaccines and then everything will go back to normal? And then they're like, no, 2 vaccines and a booster, then everything will go back to normal. And now they're like, 2 vaccines, a booster, double mask, everybody stay away, sanitize everything. Isolation. And now they really don't want you to go back to work. So they're saying remote work is protecting employees from toxic workplaces. And they don't mean COVID workplaces. They mean toxic environments where people might not always get along. And now employers must do better.
Oh man, are you going to read some of that?
Go ahead. Yeah, I am, because I don't even understand what's going on here. I want to ask.
I'm sure you're going to get to the good part.
Yeah, because you are apparently racialized and marginalized.
I hate that word, racialized. It's like, oh my gosh. I do not believe a person of color came up with that. Like, I just don't think we would call ourselves racialized.
Because it sounds like it's something we did to you. And like,
exactly. It's so bad.
We racialized you. Us people did this to you. Anyways, for many racialized and marginalized employees, the option to work at home has given them a sense of relief that you exhaled. So possibly you're relieved. It goes on to say, many work environments that do not foster safe spaces for othered, racialized, and marginalized people can often become toxic. If we're talking about marginalized and othered, try being unvaccinated in the healthcare industry. If you want to talk about a difficult workplace. She says, working from home is a safer space because we can be our authentic self. Acknowledging that people can still be subject to microaggressions through remote work. Drea, help me understand all of this.
Well, it's hard for me to understand too. First of all, since when is the Canadian workplace so racist that you have to be home to be safe? I'm sorry, but that's just not a reality. I think she goes on to say, now she can avoid comments about her hair. It's like, I've had people say things about my hair, and it's mostly just out of curiosity. I mean, we just spent a good 5 minutes talking about Nancy Pelowski's eyebrows. It's not like that when they talk about my hair. It's just out of interest because it's different. It's not a big deal, but you do not have to go home. And imagine employers start to be like, hey, since you're racialized, you can work from home. Like, that sounds racist to me. Like,
that
you
sounds
don't
like
have
segregation.
To be around.
Hang on.
Yeah. It's, what is going on here? You just be home, stay away from your coworkers, we'll be fine all together. And, obviously there are benefits to working from home from some people. I mean, we do that for the most part. But it also seems like it's tying in with the whole World Economic Forum. They don't want us driving to places and things like that. So they're just using, as always, racism is just going to be worked into there. And they find the most woke person who probably just has social anxiety and never liked going to the office in the first place, and now feel so secure, isolated in their home. But there are so many benefits. Like, when we get to go to the office, it's amazing seeing everybody. And I think somewhere in that article, it also says oh, I'm at home, and so I don't have to hear any work chatter. You just don't like people. That's what this is,
Yeah. Yeah, you're some sort of agoraphobe. This has got nothing to do with your race. You just don't like being outside of your house, which is strong social anxiety. But yeah, listening to you describe that, we're going to send all the Black people home because we think that they can't handle social interactions. That sounds like segregation. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be against that, right?
Oh, hi. That was a clip from our Rebel Daily live stream. It's hosted Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by the big boss man, Ezra Levant, and Tuesdays and Thursdays by me, Sheila Gunn Reid, and my good friend, David Menzies. On the live stream, we talk about the news of the day, we show some videos, and we interact with our viewers at home. We stream at 12 noon Eastern, 10 Mountain. You can find us on YouTube, Rumble, Super U, and Odyssey.